was just telling Annie, it's not hurting. It feels a little quonky today, but it's not hurting. But I'm all drugged up on Advil, so it would be better to have something topical to use instead. Okay.
The woodpecker's been on the roof all morning.
Well, yeah, I hear it. I think that's their mating call.
What was I saying? He came in with the bird feed.
And the other side. And reverse. And reverse. And ping circles and follow Annie. The little bug is right underneath your feet. Don't step on it.
Okay.
No. I was.
He's right here.
Well, I'm gonna take him outside. Don't squish him.
I wasn't gonna squish him, honey.
I don't know. I just go by what I see. And reverse. And block. And good. Okay, you can put away your sticks. So I'm going to let my hip rest for a second here while I tell you guys a story. Last week, I, just by chance, watched a little short video. You know, I'm on YouTube and I get video shorts, they're just 3 minutes long. And it was a really sad, kind of pathetic little video by a young girl. I'm going to guess she was 15, 16, and she was so in love with some young guy. And they ended up breaking up, and for her, life was over. That was it. Life was over. She lost her beau. Everything's bad. And you just think, what would you say to a young kid? You know, you think, well, of course, everybody goes through that. But the truth is, it's actually dangerous. Some people don't make it through those breakups. They do unfortunate things to themselves. What would you say to your own kid, your own young lady, when her heart's broken? And I just sort of let that sort of sit there for a couple of days and sort of forgot about it. And then last night I saw 2 videos that gave me what would be my answer. One video was of a lady. You didn't really even see her, you heard her voice. She's probably in her 30s or something. And she had a cockatoo. And you know what a cockatoo is. It's a white parrot, and they love to dance and everything. And I've seen this cockatoo before. It's really cute and funny and loves to dance. But this cockatoo was on the counter, and it was going like this, guys. It wasn't dancing. It was like it was having a fit. You know, like somebody who's having a grand mal seizure. And the lady who does these videos with her cockatoo said, I can't touch her right now. She's in heat. I'm going to have to put her back in her cage, and she's going to have to stay there by herself for several weeks. You cannot touch them when they're in heat because it will screw them up. Because they will simply mate with anything that comes in a friendly manner and touches them. Right? That was one video. The other video, it was a female cockatoo. The other video was of a farmer out in a field. It is a kind of a wooded field. There's some big trees around, and you know, a lot of grass and hill and dale sort of thing. And he has a couple of bulls out in this field. Well, he knows the bulls really well. So
I've seen this guy.
They're, you know, he's kind of a big rough guy, and the bulls.
Rufus is one of them.
Rufus the bull is one of them. They're friends. But he's standing by the tree, and what he does is he keeps cookies in his pockets. And when one of the bulls comes up, he takes a cookie out and he offers the bull a cookie. And if the bull takes the cookie, everything's fine. But if the bull doesn't take the cookie, he knows he's in trouble.
You gotta make a run for it.
Well, that's just it, but you can't make a run for it because a bull can run 40 miles an hour and you can't. Plus, he's a little old and a little paunchy. And this one bull he was standing by decided that he was not in the mood to be nice to the farmer. He wouldn't take the cookie. And the farmer says, okay, I'm in trouble. He's standing next to this tree. He said, the reason I'm standing by this tree is to protect myself from the bull. The bull's on the other side of the tree. You know, the bull's just grazing, but you can see the bull. You can see his eyes move over and watch the farmer. He said, if I move away from this tree, he'll charge me. All right? And he's like, 1,500 pounds or 1,800 pounds or something. He said, the last thing you want to do is run. Why is the bull coming after me today? Because he's in heat. And anything that gives him an excuse to be bullish, he will be bullish. Now, he had a solution. His solution was Rufus. And Rufus was the other bull in the pasture who's even bigger than the bull that was threatening him. And he just calls out, Rufus! And after a minute or so, old Rufus, because I got the feeling that Rufus was a little older, old Rufus comes up and he's half again the size of the mean bull. Didn't do anything. He just stood there. He took a cookie from the farmer, and then the farmer said, Rufus just saved my life. Because the other bull's not going to do anything because Rufus is here. So that's my solution to a teenager who's got a broken heart. You don't understand how strong nature is. We're going to watch a cockatoo and we're going to watch a bull. Why are they acting the way they're acting? They don't know why. But they're acting that way because of their hormones. You don't know why your heart feels as hurt as it does. But I'm going to tell you, it's because of your hormones. So just keep that in mind as you go through life. Either you're riding the horse, or the horse is riding you. For the cockatoo and the old bull, the horse was riding them. The hormones were riding them. So make your choice. Okay, that's my story for today. All right. Head turns. And center and head rolls. And down to center and reverse. And down to center and back up. Forward spinal wave. And reverse. And good. The qua. And reverse. And good. And belly rolls. And reverse. And good. The windmill. And good. And the grindstone. And reverse. And all the way. And reverse. And good. Shoulders. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And alternates. And reverse. And double. And reverse. And good. And the wrists. And the other side. And double. And stretches. And the other side. And reverse. And the other side. And relax your wrists. And the ankles. And the other side. And rotate. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. Doling. And touch the earth. And close your pores. Salute our masters. And salute your classmates. Thank you, everybody. Guys, have a great day.